If you're a fan of clean, minimalist phones, this one's going to get your attention. Samsung is reportedly getting ready to launch the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra in a pure white color. And according to multiple reliable leakers, this isn't just off-white or silverish white. They're calling it very white, pure white, and very charming. So in this video, we're breaking down everything we know so far about the Galaxy S26 Ultra. The new pure white Galaxy S26 Ultra color leak, expected colors and storage. Options across the S26 lineup, detailed specs and features. Design, display, cameras, battery, performance, the new privacy display, and Gorilla Armor screen upgrades, release date, pre-order details, and the mystery box program, and whether this could be Samsung's most refined Ultra flagship yet. Let's start with the color that's generating all the hype. The big leak right now is that Samsung is planning to ship the Galaxy S26 Ultra in a very bright, pure white finish. A trusted leaker, Ice Universe, posted on X Twitter that the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra's white color is very white and is very charming and pure white. Another well-known leaker, Max Yambor, backed this up and described it as a very nice white. So we're not talking about a soft pearl shade or a grayish white. This sounds like a bold, high contrast, pure white that really pops in person. Concept: renders of the Galaxy S26 Ultra pure white version are already circulating online, including one from Smart Tech Daily on X. These show the S26 Ultra with a clean matte white back, the new rear camera layout white blended seamlessly with the frame for that premium, almost futuristic look. Of course, renders are just visual guesses based on leaks, so the final tone and texture might differ. But the core message from all major insiders is the same. A bright, pure white Galaxy S26 Ultra is coming. Now, this white option isn't arriving alone. Multiple leaks suggest the standard Galaxy S26 Ultra colors could include black, white, sky blue, cobalt, violet. On top of that, 2 more colors may be online exclusives, available only through Samsung.com. Silver, shadow, pink, gold. So, if you want something classic and clean, there's pure white and black. If you want something bolder and more playful, there's cobalt violet, sky blue, and possibly pink, gold, and silver shadow for Ultra buyers. All these leaks point to Samsung putting a lot of thought into color this year, especially with that standout pure white Galaxy S26 Ultra. Now, before we dive into the specs, let's talk launch timing and availability, because that's just as important if you're planning to upgrade. According to current information, the Samsung Galaxy S26 series launch event is expected to happen on February 25th, global announcement March 11, possible official on-sale date. And if you're in the United States and planning to pre-order, there's an extra incentive. Samsung, through partners, is promoting a mystery box program for early buyers of the Galaxy S26 series. During pre-orders, you may be able to get a free 6.5W GaN fast charger, a protective phone case, USB-C wired earphones, and other bonus accessories. Again, that's US only based on current details and typically tied to specific pre-order promotions. So if you're interested in the Galaxy S26 Ultra in pure white or any other color, this could be a great way to start with a full accessory kit out of the box. Now, let's talk about what's inside this phone. Samsung is positioning the Galaxy S26 Ultra as its most complex and refined flagship yet. It's not a radical reinvention over the S25 Ultra, but it's shaping up to be a careful refinement in all the right areas. Subtle design changes, new display tech, meaningful camera hardware upgrades, faster charging, smarter software, and privacy features. Here's what the leaks and reports currently say about the Galaxy S26 Ultra specs and features. Design and build: a lighter, more comfortable Ultra. Samsung wants to keep the recognizable Ultra identity, but make the Galaxy S26 Ultra feel more modern and ergonomic. Based on leaks, the phone may adopt a more rounded corner design, reducing the sharp boxy feel while staying premium. There could be a new pill-shaped rear camera island, visually similar to what we're expecting on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Instead of the fully separated camera rings from earlier Ultras, the device is rumored to be lighter and thinner than its predecessor. Expected Galaxy S26 Ultra dimensions and weight. Size: 163.6 x 78.1 x 7.9 weight, around 217 grams. That's a significant point. You're still getting a massive screen and all the Ultra features, but in a slightly sleeker, more comfortable body. Display: 6.9 dynamic AMOLED 2X with new tech. The Galaxy S26 Ultra display is going to be one of its biggest selling points. Leaks suggest size: 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X panel resolution, 1440 by 3120 pixels, Quad HD+, refresh rate 120Hz, variable adaptive refresh, panel tech, next-gen M14 OLED extra layer, new color filter on encapsulation, cold depolarizer layer. The M14 old and cold depolarizer are aimed at better brightness, power, efficiency, color accuracy, viewing angles, and yes, as you'd expect from an Ultra, as pen compatibility remains. Some reports have mentioned changes or removal of certain Bluetooth-related functions, but those details are still unclear, and we'll need to wait for Samsung's official announcement to know exactly what that means in practice. But the display story doesn't end there. There are two major display upgrades that could significantly impact everyday use. Privacy display: Gorilla Armor anti-reflective glass. Let's go deeper into those. Privacy display: built-in screen privacy without the downsides. One of the most interesting rumored features for the Galaxy S26 Ultra is something called privacy display. Based on leaks, the screen will be easy to see when you're looking straight at it, but much harder to read from the sides. In other words, it works like an integrated privacy filter, but without the usual problems you get from physical privacy screen protectors that dim your display or distort colors. Why does this matter? Think about how often you use your phone on a train, bus, plane, or in public. Open banking apps, messaging apps, email, or other private content. Have someone sitting next to you, able to glance at your screen. A built-in privacy display mode could let you quickly toggle extra privacy when needed, or even auto-activate for certain apps like banking, messages, or secure folders. It's a small change on paper, but for real-world privacy, it can be a huge quality of life improvement. Gorilla Armor brighter outdoors, fewer reflections. The second big display-related feature is the continued use of Gorilla Armor glass. Samsung first introduced Corning Gorilla Armor with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and then carried it over to the S25 Ultra. Now, it's expected to appear again on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Gorilla Armor offers better protection against drops and scratches compared to older glass generations, and most importantly, dramatically reduced reflections. That means it's easier to see the display, and bright sunlight glare from indoor lights is reduced. The screen doesn't behave like a mirror every time you tilt it. This might not sound like a flashy feature, but it massively improves daily viewing comfort, especially outdoors. Oddly, Samsung hasn't heavily marketed Gorilla Armor, even though it's one of the features users notice most after using the device for a while. Right now, this level of anti-reflective glass seems to remain exclusive to the Ultra models in the S26 series, while Apple is rumored to bring anti-reflective displays to all iPhone 17 models, not just the Pro ones. Ideally, Samsung would extend this to more devices in the future, but for now, Galaxy S26 Ultra buyers get the best of Samsung's display tech. Camera system, familiar sensors, smarter tuning. Let's move on to the Galaxy S26 Ultra camera upgrades, which are always a big headline for the Ultra series. According to current leaks, Samsung may reuse some of the core sensors from the S25 Ultra, but with tuned optics and refinements that can significantly improve real-world performance. Here's what we're expecting. Main camera: 200 MP ISOCELL HP2 main sensor, same base sensor as S25 Ultra. Rumored aperture upgrade from f1.7 S25 Ultra to f1.4 on the S26 Ultra. A wider aperture, lower f number, means more light hitting the sensor, better low light performance, more natural depth of field, and more accurate natural skin tone. So even with the same megapixel count, the Galaxy S26 Ultra main camera could deliver noticeably better results, especially at night or indoors. Ultra-wide camera, likely to retain the same 50 MP ultra-wide sensor as the previous generation. No big sensor change here, but software tuning and overall image processing may still improve ultra-wide shots.